There I am. Okay, now I can watch to see if I'm buffering. Hey, you guys. Hi, I'm just going to go really quickly here. Hi. Thank you so much for showing up. I know I have to do a part 2. I'm going to go quickly. I know Becca, House of Lenormand, is streaming. This might be a good thing at the same time so I can get maybe not so much focus on mine. Thank you, everyone. Yesterday's live, there was a lot of this. We discovered that the AI can not only spell and listen, it can read. So this is going to be kind of a challenge trying to explain the second clue that Ruthie, and I say Ruthie because the initials and anything else triggers a buffering. Actually, I'm going to turn this on to see if I catch it on my mobile. And our Wi-Fi here at home is so glitchy. I am having so many problems on so many platforms. I'm a little wigged out by it today. See, I can't even, oh, here, okay. Okay, so I have this going on my mobile, and hopefully I can watch and see what triggers it going weird. Okay, so this was the second clue. You guys, you know this is Pentacles. I think I have to substitute the word money for this. It's really bad. It's really bad. I can't believe how much stuff got cut out of my live last night. So this was the second clue that Ruthie left. It was in her area, the first house of who she is. So she gave us the clue about the Queen of Wands. That is STUB. Let's see if this works. You know who STUB is? I learned how to do this when I was in elementary school. That's who it is. That's STUB. Okay? This is the plan to give STUB Everything from Don Julio. That was the shared resources that Ruthie had. This was the second clue, the Knight of Pentacles. This Knight of Pentacles has to do with the That's what it has to do with. And remember, during 2016, Donald kept saying that they would manipulate pentacles, monies. That is what's happening now. It is happening with this index. It was up today. For 5 days in a row, I think it had major losses. And it kept getting worse. And the reason why it turned around was because that Mr. Senator from there agreed with, thinking about those things. Everything went up. It is showing here, my taroscopes. Because when I figured out this Knight of Pentacles, I was wondering if the Knight of Pentacles, ultimately, this is where it led. Aside from lining up with markets in this is where it's targeted. This is where you see the gains. When that market recommends a buy, take a notice at which state is recommended. This is why this state keeps getting so many bad things happening. It's the 6th largest economy in the world. They want power there. And there are, I'm just going to call it the sap. You know, the sap has a lot of them in that state. Okay? That's where this Knight of Pentacles is. And the reason why this is so important is because the Pentacles are retaliation from then. What happened then? That guy, Serge, there were acts named after him that went among a lot of countries. Don't type the words in the chat, okay? Because they can see it, okay? So, it's retaliation for this. It all makes sense when you understand that what's going on with the pentacles, the indexes, the sap, the business people. One thing we still have not gotten to be able to talk about is what happened back in 2018 in there. If you ever read a transcript of what was said in Helsinki by STUB, you will understand that the way to manipulate pentacles, and a bunch of them in a sap, is by leveraging the companies, the corporations, the businesses. These things is what made the corps, is what made them relocate. And in doing so, and these guys had leverage over the businesses and decisions. And that's what's happening now. So we have super high, more than the depression in the 1929s, not having jobs. We have more than that. The goal is, I think, to bloat this thing, make it huge, people not realize, and then if Don Julio is out, yank out the supports, the bloat, and let it implode on itself. This is for retaliation against the Sky Act, okay? That's what this is. Ruthie left that clue. There is a lot of things happening online with the trolls, the buffering, apps glitchy. It's very invasive right now. I'm on edge about this. And this is why I've been saying on Twitter to please hang on to your pentacles. Because this phenomenon of having a shortage is here, and Ingdom, okay? Like billions are missing here. We have a shortage of, that's how it's been showing, a shortage like this with our little coins. It's part of this, and there is pointing to a deliberate plan to slowly pull this out. Okay, that was the clue. So that's why I think the GOP, Republicans, all of a sudden they changed their minds. Watch what happens, especially with the Sept. And then who's on the move with a business? Just yesterday, this went into went there on multiple fronts. It's more like a Big Brother type of thing. Because when the big businesses are moving to these areas, they have big data companies to go with. And what buffered me the most yesterday, which you need to know, we'll see if it happens again. This is one word. That was, the prosecutor was taken off their case 2 weeks ago. Last week, that plus marked cleared to purchase that app. That's a database company. So the this for this quid pro quo. I take that off. I remove that prosecutor. Go buy this for me. And it has the blessings of the White Casa. There's more that's involved, but it's like like a multi-deal, like things are moving all over the place. This was heartbreaking for me to finally realize, because it is part of, you know, that world card. Oh my gosh, this is how crazy it is. This deck that I've been using since last December, I feel like it wants to tell me a story. My cards, I had to start writing everything on my cards to understand what was going on, because it was just so out of control. So this is my special deck. The world card is totally, truly the successful ending for Don Julio, giving STUB 1,000% of what he wants from having that Sky Act removed. And the punishment to us is messing with our indexes, messing with the DJ, messing with the SAP. And go look at who companies are there and who the owners are, and then what cities, states they're based out of. It has a total pattern to it. So yeah, so that's what this world card is. Delivering all the payments from the Sky Act. That's when he feels like it's justified. I've had enough payment. When this is reversed, you're pissing me off. I want to be justified in payment. That's Don Julio at the behest of Vlad. This is a that's what this is. So anytime Don Julio behaves badly, the Pentacles goes down on those days. When they comply and they do what he wants, that goes up. It showed up with Mitt today and others. The good news is that I think our Bureau is on it. They are. Because Ruthie's Knight of Pentacles in shared resources, that area that actually was the Queen of Wands that led me to the Knight of Pentacles. Her Knight of Pentacles in shared resources was the Knight of Cups, which is also the good guys, the men in black, against looking at Don Julio and the retaliation. So I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. I'm sorry I have to speak in so much code, but oh my goodness, it's already 7:30. So I am just going to stop here. Let me read your comments really quick, and then I'm going to go, okay? Yes, you're right, Larry. The book does say that. For entertainment purposes only. Yep. So, well, yeah, Christine, true colors, but you know what happened today? The past 5 days, let me show you what happened. He was basically forced. He was definitely threatened, very much threatened. That's why nobody is speaking up against that. So last Thursday, minus 130, minus 4, minus 509. I don't know what the days, what it was like the Wednesday and the Tuesday before that. This was the day, Ruthie, but then the unredactions. That report, unredacted. Am I going to... Today, magically, look at everybody who came around. Everybody who came around, it went to a 1 for the DJ. That's why Don Julio measures the J, because it tells him if he's doing good or not for STUB, because he has to deliver this. This has to be, the Sky Act has to be removed. And then we have to pay for the pain that they put them through. Where is he? The good news is that the Bureau realizes the situation Mitt was in. It realizes the things that I just most recently was tweeting about, that I was so annoyed with what was going on online. It showed up and corroborated that. So they realize that. They realize more than I realize. Like, I think I'm on the leading edge, and then I go check in with the Bureau, the guys in black, and they know. It's like old news. So things are really weird. I think something else is going to go down, because I was seeing things on Twitter trends I only saw in third world countries. Trends not available. I was stunned. So something is coming down. And I think that's all I wanted to tell you. Anything else? You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, sure. Okay. So that's all I wanted to do. How was my buffering today? I'm sorry I had to speak so weird. I just was curious to know what my buffering was like. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. How was my buffering? Was there any in this? Hello? Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That was my biggest goal. To say what I had to say without the, oh my goodness, look at my quarantine hair, needs to be cut and colored. Okay, good. Good, good, good. Okay, so I'm going to go. You guys have a wonderful evening. I think I'm done with this. I don't want to touch this anymore. Okay, so we got Ruthie's clues out, okay? Okay. I can't do big Latin. I wish I could. Okay. Thank you. Have a great evening. We'll talk to you soon. Okay.